Yeah, don't know if I'll get a video out of this or not, but I thought I'd take a hike here to one of my favorite hiking spots. I don't get up here nearly as often as I'd like. I often have some feet and knee and back problems, but you may not notice it from my videos, but I do have a few problems. But yeah, I get up here when I can, and I think I'll take a little walk down the road here to start with, because see, this is right next to a creek. This is a really nice creek here. But what I wanted to show down the road was just there's a water. This is where the city gets their water supply from, and there's just a little dam down there. It'll be a little bit interesting looking, I would imagine. Let's just look at walking over a little bridge right here. Just where one creek runs into another. This is the most leaning. Eventually there'll be some ice storm or something come up, and those things will topple over eventually, no doubt. Of course, I guess everything topples over eventually, so there you go. Kind of a little cool man-made dam. So we'll get below it and take one little shot of it before we get back and turn around and go back the other way for the main part of our hike. Okay, yeah, I think I finally got in a position here where I can get out there to that rock. By the way, I'm holding onto a limb here, so this is not as hairy as quite as hairy as it looks. Oh yeah, that was actually pretty easy. One thing you got to do is not step on that moss like I just stepped on just then. Sometimes it is slicker than snot. Okay. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I never have been out here filming any, so I thought this would be kind of interesting. It's rained quite a bit here recently, so there's at least probably 30% more water than average coming down this stream. So yeah, that's a lot of water. Very insightful. That's a lot of water. Yep, lot of water. I could write a book. Okay, I think I need to get back on the road and get back on my normal hike here. Okay, so I'm back on the road up here. Welcome back to where I do my normal hike out into the forest. I don't have much to say. I shall cut this part out where I have nothing to say. I needed to take a hike on a day when I had plenty of things to say. This other little stream coming in here, which I showed it on the way down, but it's plenty big enough to be, just all sorts of fish in it. One day last year, I waded this thing from right here where I'm standing, probably 3 miles upstream, which took quite a while, but I did it on two separate days really. And there was zero. They don't stock this particular stream. Zero fish. I did not see one single fish on the whole stream. I even thought about, when the 6 words thing was going around, tell a story in 6 words. I thought about just standing in the middle of it. I never did get around to it. I really meant to. Just stand in the middle of this stream right here and say, this stream has no fish. Pretend that's 6 words. Okay, it's time actually to finally get started on my hike here, I would think. And we have here, of course, the obligatory shot up sign. Right there. I think any place that's got a national forest or any place that's got a sign pretty much has got a shot up sign. Well, around here anyway. Yeah, that's just a stereotype. Some of them shot up, some of them ain't. Anyhow, I guess I'll probably turn my camera off here. There's really not too much to see here. I do cross that stream here in a little while. I'll show that. And also, if I make a little side hike up to the left, there's a series of small waterfalls. I may go up that way and show the waterfall. Yeah, here I am still walking towards these little series of waterfalls. I'm going to try to keep all this kind of short. So really don't have anything insightful to say that wouldn't absolutely bore the shit out of people. So I guess I'm just gonna cut her off until we get to the waterfalls. Okay, actually I've just been walking along this kind of a gravel road as an entryway to where the picnic tables are. But to go to these falls I have to make a little detour off the left. So from now on this little trip I'll be on a more traditional hiking type of trail. This little part of the hike here is always kind of neat. It's you notice it more in the summertime when the leaves are a little flusher. This is actually rhododendron, and it kind of makes this like a little rhododendron tunnel type of deal that you walk through. I've always thought it was really cool going through here. Here's another rhododendron tunnel. Rhododendron tunnel, the sequel. Ordinarily, I just hate sequels. I mean, you know, they're never as good. They should have quit with one Star Wars. They should have quit with one Rocky. Well, yeah, I think so. One Rocky would have been plenty for the world, I think. But anyway, Rhododendron Tunnel, the sequel, is actually a pretty good sequel. I like Rhododendron Tunnel, the sequel. Ah! Okay. So I ran into a tree limb when I was looking down at my feet. That tree limb, right there. Right there. Another rhododendron tunnel. Rhododendron Tunnel 3. Let's see. I need to think of a catchy title for Rhododendron Tunnel 3. Rhododendron Tunnel... Revenge of the Rhododendron Tunnel. Yeah. That would be if I hit my head on one of these bushes here. It would be Revenge of the Rhododendron Tunnel. But this is one of the disadvantages to wearing socks and sandals on these trails. It has been raining a lot here lately. So in the middle of the trail is just this mud bog, which I shall trying to do something about. There's a rock right there. Yeah, I don't like that rock right there. There's a limb, and then the rock. Oh, am I good or what? Okay, things have been heating up here, and I have finally got to what I think is one of the more major of the falls. We shall get off the road here, the trail. And so, yeah, this is pretty nice. Get on this overlook right here to start with. Zoom in. It's not really a big fall part to it. It's more like a big, just kind of a big slide area, let's say. And there's a small fall right there. And believe it or not, I'm going to walk on the way down there. Okay, I'm obstructed by tree limbs. There we go. I think I shall name these falls, such as they are, because they're really not falls in the true sense of the word. They don't have any names, so I'll call this one Falls number 1, I guess. No, wait a minute. I think I'll call it. This will be Phaedrus Falls. Phaedrus, get back from Prague, girl. People are having to watch this video right here, this nature video right here, instead of your stuff. So, yeah, if anything ought to get you back from Prague, it should be watching me wax so eloquently about the beauties of nature, which I am not a good eloquent waxer. So, get back from Prague and make us some inspirational videos so people don't have to listen to my stuff. I mean, it's just not the same. Anyone will tell you it's just not the same. So I can give you guys a better idea of up here. There's the very top there. Really some pretty nice falls. I mean, it's just a little miniature thing, but whatever. Alright, just another view of Phaedrus Falls. And in case you wasn't paying attention, that's the name I just gave it. After I decided Falls number 1 just didn't work for me.